Hey guys, how's it going? In the background we have some Remington shotgun gameplay on the map Standoff. I didn't originally start out of this class, but the team we were up against were pretty much a full clan of snipers, so I thought if you want to piss me off, well, I'm going to counter that by pissing you off even more. The shotgun is my anti-sniper weapon of choice on this map, because if you play this right, you can stay out of the long lines of sight and just dominate anyone who comes close to you. But I really must change the camo. I thought it was pretty cool when I first got it, but now it just looks a little bit meh. But unfortunately Black Ops 2 is turned into a snipe fest in all game modes. Before Ground War was completely dominated by tactical insertion snipers, and now I'm running into them quite regularly in Kill Confirmed and Team Deathmatch. It's very rare that they will dominate a game, but my annoyance with snipers is that they're streak enders. You can be one off your VSAT or your Lodestar, and you get quick scoped after getting a couple of hit markers. You check the scoreboard after you die, and the guy that just completely owned you is something like 5 for 12. But yeah, it always feels so sweet in making the snipers rage quit. I get more satisfaction out of that than getting a high scoring gameplay, but Standoff is probably one of my favourite maps across the Call of Duties, and no matter what you say about this game, it does have some great maps. I've said this before in another commentary, but I honestly would not be surprised if we see a reskinned version of Raid in Treyarch's next instalment. If or when they do bring Raid back, I'd be more than happy with it just being exactly the same. Maybe just change it from being a daytime map to a dusk map, or possibly even nighttime, but not so dark so players can blend in. I don't want Treyarch to do what Infinity Ward did and add unnecessary parts of reskinned maps. But anyway, enough of the gameplay. The biggest sports event in the world started last week. I love the World Cup, I love the tournament. There's nothing better than summer football. It's quite odd actually. Whilst I played football as a very young lad, I didn't really follow any team or watch any games. This was around 1990 or so I didn't actually watch the World Cup in, well, Italia 90, which was probably one of England's most successful tournaments since 1966. But when USA 94 came round, I was football mad. I even managed to complete the Panini sticker album twice, and England were not even involved in the tournament. Anyway, fast forward to 2014 and World Cup fever was hitting me, but literally within a few minutes of kickoff, I was shaking my head with disbelief. I just come home after a hard day at work, sorted the baby out, put my feet up and got ready for the football. I was relaxing on my sofa and I politely asked the wife to get me a cold beer from the fridge. The response I got: "We have no beer in the fridge." What? I couldn't believe it. It's the World Cup, woman. This is where us guys get to sit in front of the telly and watch the TV and drink alcohol for a whole month. It only comes around every 4 years, so I think we have a valid excuse to drink as much as we do. World Cup and cold beer go hand in hand, much like a Sunday in a roast dinner or David Vonderhaar and his DSR. But anyway, on Saturday the whole nation was excited for the England game, but it's different this time. There is no expectancy and it allows us to enjoy the game a little bit more. But although England lost, I actually thought we deserved a draw out of the game. But, you know, we're a young team and the inexperience showed, but we have a lot of pace to hurt a lot of teams. I don't know whether we can beat Uruguay on Thursday, but I'm looking forward to the game. And after all, this is England. We're used to disappointment in major tournaments. But that's the end of the video, guys. Take care and I'll talk to you soon.